and today we are going to make dinner rolls. So the ingredients for this is 4 cups of bread flour, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2.5 teaspoons of instant yeast, 2.5 teaspoons of dry milk flour, 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, and a 1/2 stick of butter. So we are going to start by putting in the bread flour into a bowl, into a mixing bowl. So you pour that. And then you need the sugar. And then after the sugar, you need the salt and the yeast, the milk powder, and the milk, and lastly we need the egg. So now you should be able to smell it. That smells like bread. So now you're gonna mix it with by hand first. So you need to mix, and you need to make sure that the egg yolk gets mixed. So then it does get a bit stiff, but you just keep on mixing. Okay, so now once you stirred it a bit, you need to take it to the mixer. And now what we're going to do is put it to medium speed, like 4. Okay, so now we're going to turn it to 4. So you need to do it slowly. So now we're going to just mix it for 10 minutes. Okay, so now you could turn it off, and what we're going to do is scrape it off, and then we're going to cover it. So you get like a spatula or something, and you just need to try to take off the bread. And there. So now what you're going to do is just let it sit there. So,
wait.
Okay, so now you're just going to cover it. So,
Here, let me mix it in.
okay, so really, we're just gonna do it like this to cover the bowl because we want it to sit, and so the gluten could set. Okay, so now it has been about 10 minutes. So now we are going to mix it for so you're going to start mixing. But now we're going to add a slice of butter. And then we're going to let it mix for a little bit, like about 20 seconds. And we are going to another one. Okay, so now we need another butter. And if it gets stuck on the side, just take it off. And then another one. And then lastly, we need the last one. So that should have been 1.5 stick of butter. And now you just need it to mix for a little bit. So I'm just going to put it on to 6. And then it should be a little watery, and it should be getting all together. So you want it to eventually get all the stuff off, there should be nothing on the side. So we want it to get to that point. Okay, so now you're just gonna let it keep on going until it gets all nice and smooth and stretchy. So about 5 more minutes for it to be mixed, and then we could see what it looks like. Okay, so while it's mixing, we want most of the dough to come off of the side of the bowl. So it's going to turn it up. And in a moment, we will see if it's ready by doing a quick little test. Okay, so now it should be clean like this. So it should be looking like this, so we're going to stop it. And I have a bowl of oil, so I'm just gonna lift it up. And with the bowl of oil, we're gonna get 2 fingers and 2 fingers, and I'm just gonna mix it. And we're going to grab some dough, only like a little bit. And it needs to be more than that though. So like, once you have it, you are going to like open it up and start to open it up. And like, let's see, just need to put. So when you pull it like this, it should be stretchy. And this is something called a window test. So you don't want any holes to be able to see. You just want to, like when you pull it, you want to be able to see through it. So this means that it is good. And if it makes a hole, say like that, then you need to put it in and let it mix for a bit longer. So once again, it is good. So now, I'm just gonna put it back in, and then I'm just gonna scrape it off. Okay, so now, after you like get it all off the hook, you are going to start to grease a bowl because we're going to make it into the balls. So you just need, in a grease bowl, you're just going to, okay, so before you put it in the grease bowl, you need to put it with some flour that you just spread lightly. So you need to get mostly all of it, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So once you get it, you are going to start to like fold it. So like you need to like spread it out and then go like that. And then like you go like this, fold, and then keep on doing that. So like fold, and then you need to fold. And if it sticks to the counter, you just need to add some more flour. So you need, okay, so now you are just going to fold it into a ball.
Turn it over.
So like you could turn it over
Yeah.
if you need to.
Go
And now you are going to like cuff the bottom. So it could be more like a ball. And then you are going to put it in an oiled pan. So you can get that out of the way if you need. And then you put it in a oiled pan. So you just put it like this. And you need to do that. And then now you're going to flip it over. So it just needs to be like oiled. Okay, so now you just need it to look like this. And you're going to cut it. And you need to just let it sit covered for 1 hour. Okay, so now it should have been rising for an hour. So now what you are going to do is touch it. Ow. So now you are going to like get it, but you need to get some flour and just put some flour all over. And then you need some more. And then, so now what we're going to do is you need to grab it, throw it there. So I'm just going to move this out. So now what you're going to do is you are going to get it, you're going to pull, put it, and let the air come out. Pull, put it, let the air come out, pull, put it, let the air come out, pull, put it, and let the air come out. And now we're going to make it into a ball. So like you're just gonna put it like this, and then you need to make sure that there is no air. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this thing and you're just gonna chop that half. You do not want to pull it because it kills the gluten. So once you do that, you are just going to move that to the side, and then okay, so what you do is you just slice a piece, and then you need to weigh it, and that is 58, so that is good because it needs to be at least from 50 to 60 grams. So now what you're going to do is put in some flour, and then you need to cover it. So then the other half is in there. So you cut, you weigh that 52, so that's good. Now you could just add some more. So like, but you mainly want it at 60. So that's 60. So now you put some flour and then put it in here, and then you slice another part, and I think a little more. So if you have extras, you could just use it. It needs more because it's only at 40. That is 67, so you need to take some off. That is 61, so that's good. You put in some flour, and then you will put it in there because we need to make it into some balls. So that's good. And then you put in some flour, and then you put it in here. So we are just gonna speed it up, and yeah. Okay, so now that they're all portioned or cut up, now what we're gonna do is make them into balls by grabbing some with your thumb and then pushing it in the middle. So you just need to do that till it gets all around. And then what you're gonna do is roll it. So you might need some flour, and you just roll it, and then it should come out as a ball. So now we're going to do this other one. Okay, so now that you rolled them into balls, you just need to place them in, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to let them sit and let them be covered for 45 minutes, and it should look something like this. So now we're just gonna let them sit for 45 minutes. Okay, so now they have rose. So now we are gonna use some egg and milk, and we're just going to spread it on. So once you do it, we are just going to let it go in the oven and let it be there for about 20 minutes, and then but the oven needs to be set at 350. Okay, so it just came out of the oven, and it took about 12 minutes, but we just took it out because it started to get golden and brown. So now we're going to do our taste test. So now first, that looks good. It's so airy and fluffy. So let's try it. That's really good. Don't forget to like and subscribe.